On this edition, I'm going to talk about Ronda Rousey's recent victory over Sarah Kaufman. Now, obviously, the Strikeforce card took place tonight. Rather entertaining, just like Strikeforce cards predominantly always are. I mean, Strikeforce cards always tend to deliver, almost always, just to cover my tracks a little bit. But, Strikeforce cards, hats off. I mean, for what they have and what they put together, always entertaining, a lot of finishes. So, good card tonight. But I'm not here to talk about the entire card. I'm here to talk about the main event, which honestly, finished about 8 minutes ago, if we're being exact. And, Ronda Rousey, Sarah Kaufman, you had a striker versus a grappler. No discredit to Sarah Kaufman's grappling. But, if you watch the main event tonight, you technically say that, Ronda Rousey's the grappler in this fight. It was just a flawless victory. I've continued to use this word, especially in a most recent Machida video, a flawless performance against Ryan Bader. Ronda Rousey defined the term flawless victory tonight against Sarah Kaufman. Wasted no time, went right across the cage, got right in Kaufman's face, actually closed the gap with strikes, got right in, tried to take down attempt, then obviously tripped the leg, went right for the arm, wasted no time. It was, believe if I'm not mistaken, was under 1 minute. A pure dominant performance. Was tenacious with going for the arm and ended up getting the arm. Obviously, Kaufman tapped before the arm could be extended. Good to see. I don't think any of us could actually bear watching another arm be dislocated, broken, you name it, or Miesha Tate, however Rousey did to Miesha Tate. I just don't know if I could bear watching that again. So it's good to see Kaufman tap before that actually happened. Live to fight another day, I guess is the best way to put it. After the fight, Ronda Rousey calls out Cris Cyborg, and I think rightfully so. I think this is, a lot of people have been saying that, Ronda Rousey talks a lot of trash, which she most definitely does, but if there is any time to talk trash and to call somebody out, it is most definitely after probably one of your best victories and one of your most defining moments in your career, and that was most definitely after this, after defeating Sarah Kaufman. Calling out Cyborg, telling her to come down to 135. I think this is the best time to do so, especially after the performance. Now, I think the question is, are they willing to make this matchup next? It's most definitely technically a WMMA super fight. Rousey versus longtime champion Cris Cyborg. Obviously, Cyborg is suspended. If Rousey's willing to wait, there's a couple things I think could happen. Is that obviously, Mauro Ranallo actually asked, is this the fight that you want next? Are you calling out Cris Cyborg? Rousey made it very clear. It's like, didn't I just say that? So Rousey wants Cyborg. If they're not willing to wait, matchmakers, that is, you could do Rousey versus Tate too. But I think Rousey's made it predominantly clear, or evidently clear, that she wants to fight Cris Cyborg next. I think Cyborg's made a lot of statements about taking out to the streets and, you're a chicken and all this other stuff. I think this is a fight that most definitely needs to happen. The last big super fight, obviously, Tate Rousey was a big fight, and then you had Cyborg versus Carano. This fight, I think, would smash all records. Ronda Rousey is one of the biggest up-and-coming talents, obviously, given the fact that she's a champion now, obviously a defending champion as well, retaining her title, getting to keep the belt, and you get Cris Cyborg, one of the most deadly and very well-balanced WMMA fighters in the game. So, all in all, in regards to, I certainly hope this fight happens. It would definitely be a big weight cut for Cris Cyborg. It would be a very difficult weight cut, but if this fight is to happen, Cyborg would have to cut the weight unless Rousey's willing to go up. But respect to the champion, I think it would most definitely happen if Cyborg were to cut the weight. So this fight definitely needs to happen. Cyborg's made it clear she wants to fight Rousey. Rousey's now made it clear that she wants to fight Cris Cyborg. And, hats off to her. A lot of people bash Ronda Rousey for her trash talking. Well, she finally did it at the right time. So to doubt Ronda Rousey's skill set now, she beat Miesha Tate, she's beat Sarah Kaufman. Those are two outstanding fighters in WMMA, and doing it in such decisive fashion. So hats off to Ronda Rousey. I continue to, I absolutely love watching her fight. Goes right for the kill. Always puts on exciting fights. And hopefully we get to see Cyborg versus Rousey happen sometime in the near future. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for Cyborg's suspension to be up. Hopefully, before, obviously Cyborg's going to respond with trash talking. I certainly hope that, Cyborg could pass the tests and also, not be suspended. Then this fight will happen. So, my take and all, Rousey, flawless performance. Good to see her finally call out Cyborg, make her intentions clear, and hopefully we get to see this matchup, or this technically super fight in the near future. And that's what I have for this edition. It's Kyle Delaney signing off. I'm out of here.